time long ago, there was a country ruled by a king. This king, however, had a dilemma. He had no son to carry on the legacy of his throne. As the years passed and the king grew older, he knew he needed to choose a worthy successor to lead the country into the future. With this intention, the king sent out notices throughout his realm, inviting every young man who met the criteria for an interview at the palace. The outcome of these interviews would determine who might become the next ruler of the land. The singular qualification for the candidates was simple yet profound. They must possess immense love for their fellow human beings. The news of this opportunity spread like wildfire, and every young man in the country, from the most affluent to the most humble, felt their hearts quicken with excitement at the prospect of becoming the ruler. In a remote village far from the palace, a poor young man also received one of these notices. He was known in his village for his kindness and his strong work ethic, but his life had been marked by poverty due to various hardships. Upon reading the notice, he decided that he would seize this opportunity, no matter how daunting it might be. However, he faced a significant challenge. His threadbare clothing and meager belongings were far from suitable for an audience with the king. Undeterred, the young man embarked on a mission. He toiled tirelessly, saving every coin he could muster to buy himself proper attire and supplies for the long journey to the palace. After diligent effort and sacrifice, he managed to obtain the necessary supplies and donned his new attire. With a heart brimming with determination, he set out on his journey, traveling many days to reach the palace. However, fate had another test in store for him. As he walked along the winding road, he came upon a sight that would forever change the course of his life: a poor beggar, trembling in the cold and covered only in tattered rags. The beggar extended his arms, his voice croaking with weakness. "I am hungry and cold. Please help me, sir." The young man was deeply moved by the beggar's dire condition. Without hesitation, he began to strip off his new attire and offered it to the beggar. He also shared his meager supply of food, the little he had carried for his arduous journey. The beggar, overwhelmed with gratitude, thanked the young man 1,000 times over. Though the young man had given up his fine clothes and a portion of his sustenance, he was not disheartened. He pressed on, resolute in his purpose to interview with the king. Arriving at the palace, the young man was directed to the great hall after a brief pause to freshen up and shed the grime of his journey. With humility and determination, he entered the throne room, bowing low as the king made his entrance. When the young man raised his eyes, he was taken aback by what he saw. The king bore a striking resemblance to the beggar he had encountered on his journey. The king, seeing the surprise in the young man's eyes, confirmed his suspicions. "Yes, indeed, I was the beggar you so compassionately helped on your way here. But, dear candidate, why did you disguise yourself as a beggar when you could have come dressed as yourself?" Stammering a bit, the young man replied, "Your Majesty, I wanted to be certain that you would see the true nature of my heart. I needed to know that you would find me worthy, not for my appearance or presentation, but for the kindness and compassion I hold within." With a warm and approving smile, the king responded, "You have indeed demonstrated the qualities that this kingdom requires in its leader. A true leader must have a heart that beats for the welfare of all its people, not just those who offer tribute to the throne. Your generosity and love for a fellow human being in need without expecting any reward have shown me the sincerity of your love for your fellow beings. You, my friend, are the right person to be my successor. In life, we learn that kindness is often more valuable than wisdom, and recognizing this is the beginning of true wisdom. A heart filled with compassion and love for others is the greatest gift one can bestow upon the world. In a land where kings may be rich and powerful, there is no treasure more valuable than the rich heart of a humble man. This is Inspira Motivation Stories. If you are new, please comment below and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching, and may you be blessed with a heart full of compassion and love for your fellow beings.